Home Program 1 for children between 3 to 12, non-verbal or verbal. Picture collection. Select picture of your child from childhood to present age. Paste all the picture in a white chart. Let this be the chart 1. Stick this chart 1 on a wall. The chart should have at least 20 pictures and each picture should portray different actions, place the child has visited and at different age. Step 1. Take your child to the chart 1, point to each picture and say the child's name and point to the child and use the word I am Ishan or I Ishan. When you say child's name, point to the picture. When you say the word I am Ishan, point to the child. Touch child's chest and say the word I Ishan. You can use the word of your language instead of I.
Vijay. I am Vijay. Vijay. I am Vijay. Vijay. I am Vijay. Vijay. I Vijay.
Step 2. Take your child to the chart 1 and say if the child's name is Ishan, then ask who is Ishan and you yourself answer I am Ishan. Do this to all picture in the chart. When you ask who is Ishan, use gesture of who. When you say the word who and point Ishan in picture when you say his name. When you say I am Ishan, point to Ishan's chest.
Who is Vijay? I am Vijay. Who is Vijay? I am Vijay.
Now paste another blank chart next to the chart 1. In this chart, keep your child's hand and make him draw his hand. Then take a paper, make him scribble or something in the paper and stick it in the chart. Likewise, let your child do some craft or artwork. Just make it a point that his contribution is more when he does that. Also paste the art or craft work in the chart too on a weekly basis. Then take the child to the chart 2 and ask as shown in this video.
Who did this? I did this. Who did this? I did this. Who did this? I did this.
Do the activity on chart 1 almost daily. Do the activity on chart 2 about craft work. Do it once a week. After 2 months of doing step 1 and step 2, if any guest comes to home, you take your child to the guest and bring the guest next to the chart 2 and you parent say on behalf of the child, I did this. When you say this, point to the craft work by the child in chart 2 and look at guest's eye and child's eye and say, you just interrupt, don't force your child to say. Result of this activity. child learns the connection between his name and himself and start treating himself as a separate personality. Hence, his name will just not be a rote memory. Instead, he associates himself with his name and tries to show off his initiatives to others like any other child will do.